Hey folks, Greg Peters here again from Keep the Light On. Wow, it's been a week, and yeah, just excuse me. I want to talk to you about something that is big in my heart, and I want to learn how to do it better, because I experienced something this week, over the past 2-3 weeks. I'm a part of my worship band at church, and we practice on a Thursday night, and then we do our set on Sunday morning. And on Thursday nights, I'm not necessarily in the groove, so to speak. I have trouble finding my harmony, not in the right headspace, and it just feels all discombobulated and jumbled, and at first I always chalked it up to I've never really been vocally trained, haven't taken vocal lessons, but not meaning to brag, not meaning to put myself up high, but God has given me a voice, and people have told me how much they appreciate my voice. And I remember my dad saying on my wedding day, don't lose that talent that God has given you. And it's just been recently that I've realized that I need to pursue singing in a better way than just winging it, so to speak. But even more than that, from Thursday night practice to Sunday morning practice, and then leading people in worship on the Sunday morning, this morning, as I was up on stage with the worship band. On a Sunday morning, I have time to get into the presence of God. I wake up early on purpose to worship and pray and get into the Word and just get my heart ready. But I believe that it can be 7 days a week. And that's what I strive for. I strive for 7 days a week in the presence of God, 24/7, 365 days a year. And so I encourage you folks to practice the presence of God. It's amazing. It's amazing to live in that. We'll have trouble. We'll have things that go wrong, and things will happen in our lives. But we don't always have to be negatively affected in our spiritual life. Those things that happen to us don't have to impact us spiritually. And we can always live in the joy of the Lord. And so I just encourage you to practice His presence daily. And I used to think that it was like a set time of the day, and that was my only time where I practiced the presence of God. But you can take Him everywhere, and He wants you to take Him everywhere. I'm growing in this. I'm not perfect. I haven't experienced this 7 days a week, 24/7 joy all the time. But that's where I want to be. And I know that I can get there. And I encourage you that you can get there. To always be in the presence of God. Even as you're working, even as you're grocery shopping, even as you're filling your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel or charging it up at the electric pump, whatever station you go to. It's every day. We can do this every day. We can be in his presence. We can be listening for his voice. We can just, wow. I really believe that. I really believe that we can go from glory to glory to glory, and not from glory to rock bottom depths and up to the middle and then back up and then back down. And we don't have to live like that. We can live with joy and intention. Living intentionally with the joy of the Lord. Wow, what combination is that? What a combination. Just go for it. Let's dive into the Word and let's live like God intended us to live, in his presence. Think about it and keep the light on.